Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angie, and today we have the December monthly reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome guys, I hope you guys are doing really good. So jumping right in, did I say it was for January? I hope I did. I hope I didn't say December because time is a mess. It's 2020, and this past year went by so fast, and we're already here in January, and just boom, in the flick of an eye. Flick of an eye? The click of an eye? Flick of an eye. Anyways. So when I was tuning into your energy, trying to receive a channeled message, first I heard like whale watching. It was so specific, and I saw some water splashing, but not too much. Maybe like I saw like the flip of a tail, and kind of like the flip of a whale's tail flap out and then flap back in, how it splashes the water. I saw that very, very, very quickly, and I heard watching whales or whale watching. Some of you guys may be going somewhere to go do that specifically, and there's something around that time that is just, it's correct for you to do that if that's something you've been wanting to do. Being by the ocean could be good. It felt really cold though. It felt like it was very cold, very foggy, cold outside, cold water, cold weather. A lot of you Capricorns are just okay. I was like, what is about the water? I didn't get it. It's like rocky, choppy water, so it's like really stormy weather. So a lot of you guys are riding or entering into a storm currently, or are about to be hit by a storm, and this could be like literal or metaphorical. You're just about to hit, or you're entering really, really rough waters, a tough territory, unknown territory, uncharted waters, so places that you've never been. You could be exploring new places. You could just be put in a situation that you've never been in before and you don't know how to handle, and that creates kind of the difficulties of overcoming this like rough, area where the energy is different, it's new, it could even feel a little bit hostile. A lot of you guys, I feel like a lot of you guys are being either like chased by your demons, and demons representing your past. You're really chased or haunted by your past, or there are certain people, things that come up from your past, whether it was things that you did, whether it was things that were done to you or around you, and you're like replaying them over and over again, haunted by them. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's regret, a lot of it's guilt. You feel like you should have done things differently. You should or should not have done a specific thing. And it's almost like I feel like if I could take it all back. I heard someone say if I could just take it all back, or if I could go back, I would do things differently, or I'd change this, or I'd change that. But you can't, so don't waste your time doing that. That's a waste of time. So I feel like you might have even more regret moving forward if you stay stuck like this, because maybe 5-10 years from now you'll be saying the same exact thing that you're saying now about what already happened, but you'll be saying it about this. You'll be like, oh, I wish I didn't waste all that time trying to change things, trying to go back in the past and change something, because you can't do that. All right, you might regret wasting this time right now that you're doing, replaying these things and focusing on situations that the outcome is done. There is no changing what was already done. You can only change what you do now moving forward. So that was your channel message, Capricorn. Pretty deep. We'll get into your reading. Hold on. Okay, we'll get into your reading. I almost messed that up. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2020. Alright. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, so what is going on in the month of January for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Temperance in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys, happy birthday, sorry. Happy birthday if your birthday has not come already. But if it already has, happy belated. This could be a specific, significant message for those of you that are, but some of you Capricorns are Sag Cap cusp, so maybe you're right on the cusp, or you have heavy Sagittarius placements in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, something like that, or a lot of it in your chart. Or you could just be close to a lot of Sag or have a lot of Sag around. But I definitely feel like there is actual genuine Sag energy in and around you. Temperance in reverse, so Sagittarius card. But again, that's just gonna be a special significant message if you are or have it in your chart, or Sagittarius people are very significant in your life. If not, the message is still for you. This is a specific significator. Because yes, most cards have a zodiac sign that is attached to it, but it doesn't mean that it's only for those people. Just wanted to clarify that. So temperance is in reverse. So really what Spirit is telling us right now, Capricorn, is that in the month of January, there's going to be some difficulties in having your mind, body, and spirit all connected as one. So if you treat all those separate things like all cogs of a machine, all like wheel turning parts of a machine, it's like you focus on thoughts a lot, or then you focus on your body a lot, and then you focus on like spirit a lot, your emotional well-being and your spiritual self. I feel like you do, Capricorn, you do spend time focusing on these things, but you do it separately. Like you're not focusing on all at once. And that is what the challenge, I think, this month is for you. The challenge is to be able to get all the wheels turning at once, because if they're all parts of a machine and the entirety of you is the machine, in order for your machine to be well functioning, proficiently and consistently working at a standard level, you need to be able to focus on multiple / all the parts of said machine, which is you. Does that make sense? The Lovers. So referring back to the guilt that I felt, I feel like this is talking about that. The reason why you might be in this imbalanced, untempered place where you don't really know where to put your energy, what to focus on, where to go from here, what to do, is because there may have been a situation, because this feels like past energy, although I do feel that this person is in or around you during January, or making a comeback during January, even for some of you. They're coming back, I just heard. But this does feel like past energy with the Lover. So this is just a divine connection, a significant connection that you had with another individual external to yourself. This person was really not beneficial. It was really crucial for you to have met this person in your life at the time that you did. It was really important for whatever happened between the two of you to happen exactly the way that it happened, because that needed to happen in order to teach you things and in order to teach the other person things. So this was a fated connection. I feel like you have a lot of love for this person and they have a lot of love for you, but it doesn't feel romantic. So if at one point this was romantic, it's not anymore. I don't think so. And if you feel like, wait, I still love this person like in a romantic way, then it's just them that doesn't feel that way anymore. But for me, I pick up the energy feels mutual on both sides. Mutually, you both care a lot about each other. You both love each other as people, it feels like. But it doesn't feel like it's romantic anymore. The romantic feelings, I think, have died down on both ends. So the reason, hold on, so 7 of Cups in reverse, Capricorn. So the reason why this is getting brought up in this month of January, like I said, I feel like for most of you, this is already a situation in the past, or someone you've been dealing with for a while. I feel like this person is going to come back. And I think that they're going to come back, or you're going to go back to them, or you're going to be open to talking to them more, or something of the sort, because someone ran out of options, or someone doesn't have as many options as they thought. Does that make sense? So 7 of Cups in reverse. So whether it's you, Capricorn, or this other person you're dealing with, someone realized that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So this could have been someone that left you for someone else or ghosted you, etc., etc. They realized that the grass was not greener on the other side. Or you realize this, Capricorn, if it's you that did this. You realize that there isn't anything better than this connection, that this person you felt really safe with, you felt really like they understood you, you understood them, you had a good sense of humor, you had like a good rapport with this person, is that what that's called? Like you had a really good thing going with this person, whatever it was. And remember that a divine connection or a soulmate connection doesn't mean it has to be romantic. So it really could have been just that you were really, really good friends. I feel like I'm sensing like a strong sense of friendship. Like regardless of if it was romantic or not, you guys were like best friends. I feel that kind of a connection with this person. And one of you left. You left or the other person left for something else, to pursue someone else or something else, and realized that there actually isn't very much out there. This person could have dated other people. This person could have been friends with other people. This person could have had what you guys had with other people, or vice versa. And you know this, they know this, but at the end of the day, none of those options, you know, there's 7 cups, there's 7 options, but only one of them is the right one. I think it's this person is realizing. This person is very serious, but they don't feel fiery, they feel watery. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or they could have that somewhere in the chart. They feel very go with the flow type of a person, but they also feel like very loving and caring, and they're not oblivious to things. It's just I feel like this person has a lot of guilt. So that energy that I was picking up in the beginning, it could very much be you, because that was specifically channeled for your energy, Capricorn. And I felt that you're harboring a lot of guilt about certain things. 5 of Wands. So in this month of January, there could be some conflict with this person, or some little arguments, or serious conversations or talks that you're going to be having with this person that you're connecting with this month. And it could be about talking about the past. It could be talking about how can we move forward. Like you may want to move forward with this person. They may want to. I feel like both of you want to move forward. I feel like both of you want to work on what happened. You know, work on, you know, talk about, hey, you know what? Like you're right. I did leave because I thought that there could be something better. I thought there could be someone better for me. I thought there was a better something out there. I made a mistake. I realized I was wrong. There isn't. You know, what we have going is really good, whether it's just friends or, you know, dating or something like that. Whatever it is specifically for you, Capricorn, in your situation, it's like that needs to be communicated. But there could be, I feel like both of you want to move forward in a way, but also I feel like Capricorn, you're really fed up with this person's shit, or you're really just fed up with the situation. Like it's almost like a lot of time maybe has gone by, that now you're like, I don't really want to deal with this anymore. I don't really want to talk about this anymore, because you're done with the situation. You're already over the situation. And I feel like Capricorn, it might have taken you a really, really, really long time to let go of the situation. So that's why it might be annoying or frustrating when this person tries to come back and tries to talk about you, because they're just reopening, you know, a wound that you have already healed and sealed, and it's closed off. You know, it's like you're not really interested. Even though you want things to be better and you wish things could, you know, whatever, I don't think that you're going to be super open to having this conversation or this rediscussion of, you know, opening things back up again. Knight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there is strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's a water sign that you could be dealing with. You could have major water sign placements in your chart. But someone is just really, really sensitive at this time. I feel like it could really be you, Capricorn. I know that, you know, you're not super emotionally expressive, but you do have emotions. And I feel like you feel some type of way about this that's not the most positive. And I mean, just within yourself, like I just feel like you feel really shitty about this situation. You're really upset about this situation, I feel like. I just feel like you really messed up, or someone feels like they really messed up. It feels like it's your energy though. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel really bad about things that you may have messed up or not. And you're just really sensitive. It's like you're sensitive about having this conversation, or you're sensitive about having this conversation with this person. You're sensitive about seeing them. Like this person could be like a trigger for you. Like this person could trigger you in a multitude of ways. So just hearing their name, seeing their face, etc., it like triggers you, or the thought of having this conversation. Ace of Cups. But something good, there is still love here, is really what Spirit is saying, Capricorn, is that in the month of January, even though it seems like a little bit chaotic, seems like there's, you know, some situation with the past, with someone that had options, and there is going to be a little bit of conflict, but 5 of Wands is more petty argument stuff, so it's small things here and there. People could be irritated really easily around you this month, Capricorn, or honestly, I feel like you might be really irritated this month, so be careful, take it easy. Focus on balancing your energies, figuring out why you're not figure out why you're unable to obtain the one option or whatever the option is that you want in your life. Because I feel like you have multiple things, and I feel like honestly some of you are kind of giving up on a lot. You're closing a lot of doors because you don't see that most of these are going to be viable, or that you're going to be very successful in most of these paths if you were to choose. And I feel like you're weeding out the weaker options or the lower options that are not super keen on your attention right now. You're kind of just closing these doors mindlessly almost. So just pay a little bit more attention, because I feel like you're burning some bridges that can't necessarily be rebuilt, or be rebuilt in the same fashion or in the same way. But Ace of Cups. So I feel like there is something good that's going to come out of this at the end of the day. I feel like what the universe is trying to give you is trying to give you a soulmate. I feel like this is heavy soulmate energy, just because the Lovers is here. So this person that's coming back could necessarily actually be a good thing in this situation. I don't feel like it's bad, actually. I feel like it's good, because I feel like you both care about each other, and I feel like you both just want to be able to be there for each other. So like maybe you were romantic in the past, and maybe now you just feel like it's better if you were just friends, and maybe now that you're healed about this situation, now is actually a good time to maybe try to be friends with this person again, if it's something that you want. If this person approaches you and you want nothing to do with them, then don't do anything with them, just let it be. But I feel like Three of Cups, yeah, rejoining, getting together with old friends, having a drink, having a good time, reconnecting. This is about reconnection with people that are external to us. So I feel like definitely you are at least wanting this month to reconnect with this person in the past, or to reconnect with anyone from the past. I feel like there's a longing for that sense of connection, that sense of friendship, that sense of family, that sense of soul ties. Like, yeah, that's my best friend, that's my soulmate, that's who I'm connected with. You're really craving those types of connection this month. You're over the superficial ones, you're over the fake ones, you're over the ones that, just present themselves as, we're really close, but then this person really knows nothing about you, or they're not really, you're missing the connections that feel good to you, Capricorn. Which is really good, because now you're in a place where you're able to discern what connections are good for you and which ones aren't, and that's awesome. So there's definitely going to be reconnection with some friends or family, reconnection with this person in the past. They might reach out to you. You might want to reach out to them. Whoever it was that, left and realized there wasn't anything better, you're realizing that you had something really good, or they are realizing that they had something really good. They'll be coming back to offer, of a new start, friendship, love, whether it's romantic or not. Just, I love you, let's be friends again, let's get over this. I'm sorry I messed up, I left, I shouldn't have left. It was stupid, it was petty, it wasn't a big deal, it was over small shit. Let's move on and let's reconnect and let's be friends again. And I think you're gonna be, open to it. Again, I do feel like sensitive. So you're not gonna be closed off, but you're gonna be very sensitive about this topic. It could be something, this topic and this person could be something that triggers you to get really emotional, and you don't like that. So you kind of like shut that out. So that's what that Knight of Cups in reverse could be. Could also be that the other person is really, doesn't feel good enough to talk to you or to approach you maybe, and that's why they're kind of hesitating. But I really feel like mostly it's just saying that, you're having that feeling. So what does Capricorn need to watch out for? So we need to watch out for transformation. A lot of things in January could be like shifting. So January, even though, yes, we're in Capricorn season, even though, yes, stability, sureness, exactness, well, we're not like on exactness, precision. We're not as precise as Virgo, but it's like you do know what you want. It's steady, it's slow, it's consistency. Things in January, Capricorn, there will be a lot of things that are consistent. There will be people that are there if you call them. There will be opportunities there if you want them. There will be time there if you want it. Like, there will be things there if you want them to be there. So there will be consistency. There will be stability. The world hasn't gone to shit yet. We haven't gone to war yet, quite yet. Any day now. But there will be some things, and this is what Spirit is wanting you to watch out for. Watch out for the things that are shifting. Watch out for the things that are one thing, in a minute, and then the next they're something completely different. Watch out for the people that say one thing, but then they do something different. Watch out for, you know, the people that are unable to commit. You want to avoid non-committal energy this month. So whether that's within yourself, if you are not being able to commit to your responsibilities and follow up, you need to break away from those things. Whatever you are unable to commit yourself to, break away from those things, because right now is a time for commitment and stability and security, because in doing that you'll be able to bring in the connections that are secure and that are feel good and that are commitment and long-term oriented. So watch out for the things that are shifting and changing and not being consistent. You want to focus on the consistencies this month. It's super, super important. Another thing to watch out for, and this is attached with transformation, is discontent and boredom. So be careful of, again, putting yourself in situations where you're not the happiest, where you're not the most in love with what you're doing, where you're not vibrating at a high energy, where you're not looking at it like, oh my God, like that was such a great day, I cannot wait to go back and do it all over again. When you're not having those moments and those realizations and those connections, that's when you need to walk away. And again, those are gonna be all the things that are not really attracting or pulling your attention towards. You know, you're just like, oh, I'm just doing that, you know, for now, but that's not really what I want to be doing long term. You know, it's like, then cut that out. Go stop doing things and stop putting your time and your energy into things that you know are not going to be long term, right? That's a waste of time. So watch out for that. And then also victory and success. Specifically, this is pertaining to your ego, Capricorn. So be careful not to get lost in the sauce, not lost in the chase of money and fame and success. I feel like you're someone that you don't have a lot of wins, but the wins that you do have are very significant or very big. And I feel like I heard be careful not to undermine your success. I feel like some of you guys actually some of you guys need to have, I think it's almost like a reality check. It's like Spirit wants you to check your ego real quick, because I feel like a lot of the way that you speak about your work, a lot about the work that you do, whatever it is, comes from a place of ego. Like you just do something because you want people to be like, oh, they're the best at this. You do something because you want someone to be like, oh, they're really good at this. It's like, I feel like a lot of you guys really like the praise and the attention that comes with the success. And that is actually something that's getting in your way, because for some of you, and this might not be all of you, but it's very specific, they're really talking about this. Like, yeah, they need to lower their ego, they need to check themselves really quick. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Hearing all these things, I don't even say that. What the hell? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I remember people used to say that like in middle school. Yeah, it's almost like there needs to be like an ego check, a reality check, where it's kind of like a lot of the things you're doing are just coming from the place of ego, coming from a place of I want the attention, I want to feel good and be in the limelight, I want this, I want that, which is great, but it's taking away from the meaningfulness of whatever it is that you do. It's making it so it's just that you're just doing the work to be seen and to be heard. When if you do your work without that being the attention, you should be seen and heard from the people that actually need to see it, hear it, not pushing it so much. I feel like there's something that you're really, really pushing a lot, coming from a place of ego. And you're getting upset because I bet, Capricorn, ask yourself this month, and let me know in the comments down below as well, I bet that if you are really trying to push something like that, you're really boasting about your wins, you're really, oh yeah, I'm so good, you're posting a lot on social media just to get attention, I bet if you are doing it, you're probably not getting any attention, or you're not getting the attention that you want. So you just end up getting frustrated anyways, and you're just like, well, oh my God, like what can no one's noticing me, like, oh, I must suck at this. You know, it's just making yourself feel worse at the end of the day. Let's grab one of these. Closing message from Spirit. This was a long reading, I feel like. I'm not sure how long. Oof, long. Okay, so we're gonna cut it out right now. So what is the closing message from Spirit? This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a really good reading, by the way, so let me know in the comments down below what you guys are dealing with, because I like to read the comments. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January. What do they need to know? Whoa. Make not a bond of love, marriage. The number is 4. That could be very significant to some of you. Make not a bond of love. and the subject is marriage. So we already have the Lovers here, which I think is just so crazy. We had the Lovers earlier in your reading. Yeah, there's definitely some really strong energetic connection. It's still I feel like there's a lot of love here. I feel like you really love this person. They really, really, really love you a lot. It's almost like, I don't even want to say it, but like it feels very twin flame. The only person that's going to be able to tell you if you're in a twin flame connection is you, by the way. So even if I say that, or if I, maybe you're not twin flames, you'll know. The only person that can tell you is yourself. And it just feels very intense. That's the thing. Some of you guys may be gaining some anxiety about me saying that it's a twin flame thing, but it really feels very, very strong. And it just feels like you just really love and care this person. You don't know why, but you just do. Twin flame. Yeah, I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it's not, but it feels like that. It feels very, very intense on that type of an intensity level. Because it just feels like you're drawn to them and they're drawn to you no matter what. You just are. Whether you want to be or not, you just are. But yeah. And marriage I really just see as commitment. Marriage doesn't... The subject here is just talking about what marriage represents, which is that commitment. That ultimate commitment. I am yours, you are mine, we are one. You are a reflection of me and I am a reflection of you. I see you and me and you see me and you. It's that melting into one another, just one being separated from creation, from the birth of their creation, desperately and forever hoping to run into one another, and then you do. It feels like such a beautiful love story. Definitely, I feel heavy, strong twin flame energy. If not, it really is a very, very divine connection. It's almost like the two of you are a rebirth or a representation of very higher energies. You could be like a reincarnation of a certain powerful spirit. Send me a DM if any of this resonates with you. I feel like if any of you guys are really drawn to any Christian or Catholic figures, like angels, certain specific angels or biblical figures, or whatever you practice, anything, I guess. If you are drawn to any specific deities or anything like that, let me know, because it feels like it could be something like that. But yeah, I don't think that the thing is actually about marriage. It's just talking about the commitment of it, and what that represents. But yeah, committing to yourself, I think, mainly is what this is talking about. And I think that's it. So that was a great reading. Let me know in the comments down below if that resonated with you guys. I think that is it. Subscribe for more if you like my style of reading. I think that's it. Oh yeah, if you want to book a personal reading, because I'm actually really interested. If that last bit resonated with you about thinking that you're a reincarnation of a certain deity or god or spirit, let me know that. And you can send me a DM or whatever you guys need to do. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.